I'm Yunso, the host today, and the 16th member of KHUDDY. So today we're going to have a question and answer session with two foreign students from Kyung University. And thankfully, lots of buddies asked us many questions and applied to our pre-applications. Hi. Nice to meet you. Hi.
Really glad to meet you.
Thank you. And first, please introduce yourself. And I'm Yunso Jiang from the International College.
I'm Abby Morris. I'm from Utah and I'm studying international studies.
Hi, I'm Ines. I'm from Mexico and I'm majoring in anything.
Nice to meet you, Abby, Ines. Okay. And when did you come to Korea then?
Well, I first moved to Korea in 2018, but I entered the university in 2019.
This is my first time studying and I came in August, but I lived in Busan about 3 years ago for a year and a half.
Oh, I also live in Busan. 1 year.
May I ask your first impressions of Korea?
Hot.
Oh, it's hot more than US.
Yeah, because of the humidity.
Yeah.
It's very hot here.
My city is hotter than Korea. The whole was not a problem, but like I love how efficient Korea was. How like literally you go out and you can do a lot of things, and even if it's really late at night, because in Mexico like everything closes at night, so it was nice being able like to, if I was hungry, to just go out and buy stuff.
Okay. So do you have any expectations being an exchange student in Korea? Or how different is it to compare with your expectations?
I'm really hoping to learn more about the culture. You know, I lived here for a short time, so I feel like I started to learn, but I really don't know anything. So I'm hoping being here longer will help me learn more about the culture, meet more people, and hopefully improve my career.
Okay. You?
I had like a lot of expectations because I mean I'm doing my whole career here, my whole major. So I was hoping to experience like university life and like joining clubs and stuff, but actually like we are really busy in my major always, because I am a regular student. I mean I worry about my grades and stuff, so I don't really have time to do it. But the few times that I have had like opportunities to do extracurricular activities like right now, it has been really great.
Great. Thank you. I think you may have some questions you want to ask me, and we're gonna have a Q&A session now. So Abby, what's your first question?
I was wondering if there's any good memories or events that you remembered from being a student here.
Actually, there are two festivals, spring and autumn. So you can watch some celebrities performing on the stage. And also, if you guys are in a club that performances, like a singing club or dancing club, you can also be on the stage. And you can also enjoy just being an audience. And all the departments have some small markets called 주정, and you can drink, eat, and have a great time with your friends. So Ines?
I mean, I really like that here in Gyeonggi, everyone is really nice. Like if you need help and you ask them, they will try to help you. And I mean, I really like our campus. Like I think it's one of the greatest campus in Korea.
Oh, okay, thank you. We heard that you've been here for like 3 years.
Yep.
And it's absolutely, you lived here like before the COVID-19 situation?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and how was it? Can you tell me? Because I've experienced it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was different, like because we could do a lot of things that right now we cannot. And I went to festivals here in Gyeonggi, and it was really good. Like the food is so good, and also I saw Akmu and Uwonjae in concert, and I really liked them both. So it was so good. Like I got videos. I was really close to the stage, so it was really cool.
Wow.
So I hope you get the chance to experience it.
Yeah, us too.
What are some of your favorite places to eat on and off campus?
Okay, there are many like good restaurants around the campus, but KHUDDY also recommends you like 5 best restaurants, but I want to hear from Ines first.
Okay.
So do you have like best three?
Yeah, I have top three. Like the first one is bute tobeki because I love budeshige. And she's a kalbi and it's really cheap and it's used in front of the university, so I think it's really good for students. And also ontori sengogi, they have muhan, refill, samgyeopsal, and I love samgyeopsal with all my heart. Like I actually, that's one of the things that I miss, like going out drinking with my friends and eating samgyeopsal. And lastly, genko. That is a Japanese restaurant that is also really good.
Okay. There are also 5 recommendations that I want to give you. So the first one is a Tenton restaurant called Kujira. They have lots of fried food with rice, so you can taste them. And secondly, 정통집. This is really famous inside the campus and also just outside the campus. So it's like pork and kimchi together. So if you eat with mayonnaise, that's the best way to eat it. And third, kiwamaruyaji. This is a Japanese ramen restaurant, and you can taste the real Japanese style this there. And the fourth one is 찜생찜사. You have kimchi-찜. This is similar to 정통집, but this is more with water. You have a kimchi pancake with a side dish. So the last restaurant that I want to recommend to you is Yenshibu, which I ate yesterday too. It's a maratang restaurant. Do you know maratang?
Yeah, I know. I think Navi knows too, but maybe our viewers don't know. So can you explain it?
Maratang is like a Chinese food that you have with spicy soup that Koreans really like. And you can choose the ingredients with your hands and also the spicy level. But if you guys don't or can't eat spicy food, I recommend the level 2. Okay, so as you know, Koreans really prefer the delivery system.
Yeah.
And have you tried delivery service?
Yeah. Especially right now with COVID, I don't really go out, so I order delivery, I think almost every day. But I mean, if you really want to experience Korean culture, you have to go out and eat outside.
That's really
And also, I mean, even if you think that you are not going to like the food or you don't know what they are selling, just go and try it. I think it's the perfect time to experience new things.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a lot of restaurants in the area besides the one that we just recommended. So the best thing is just to go out, walk, and just enter any local restaurant.
Okay. So what's your next question, Abby?
Can you tell me what it's like living on campus since it's hard with COVID to meet other people, and I want to know what it's like for Kimby students living in this situation.
It might be similar. We don't have many opportunities to go out too, so we spend time most in our house or dormitories. So, but following the quarantine rules, we try to go out with 1 or 2 friends and eat food. And sometimes we go to Seoul because the transportation is okay. So we eat and drink around the Han River, and that's gonna be a great memory for you. And we also look forward to spend time at home better. We listen to music, we watch movies through Netflix or Watcha.
Netflix.
And we spend time like that.
Will I be able to meet students at Kyunghee University?
Of course. How about participating in Korean activities today? You can meet some students through these activities. We had a face-to-face event where foreign students and Korean students all met together last semester. And also we have an online activity. We had a Zoom party, welcoming party. There are lots of events coming up still, so please pay attention to Kuddy and contact us when you have some problems or if you want to meet some friends, we'll definitely need to help you. Ines, what about you? Do you have any tips for getting along with Korean students?
Yeah, if you want to make Korean friends, you should be the first one to reach out because usually Koreans are kind of shy when it comes to meeting foreigners because they don't know English or that we don't know Korean. But like if you approach first and you make sure that the other person knows that they don't have to speak English perfectly or that you speak Korean, it's way easier to make friends. Also, I mean, just don't be afraid of going like out and meeting locals. Like of course, like everything you should always be respectful. But yeah, most people they are really nice. You just have to make the first step.
Yeah.
So
I also think like we need confidence both.
yeah, both
Koreans
sides.
and
Of
foreign
course. Yeah, like
students.
my first year, like I was really shy. Like because I think my Korean is probably still not good enough. So sometimes I get really shy. But I have met like a lot of people and they are really patient and so that's really nice. Like that give me confidence even if I know that maybe my Korean is still lacking. The fact that they don't get mad or that they are really patient with me, it makes me want to speak Korean. So.
Okay, great. I think the best way to improve skills is like meeting face to face with Korean friends, and especially we've got a lot of various activities prepared from KHUDDY, so keep in touch with us. So Ines, do you think the campus life is good enough to improve your Korean skills?
I mean, yes, of course, like coming to university here helps you to learn Korean, but like if you really want to learn Korean, you have to study. You cannot just like be like, oh, I came to Korea, so I'm gonna know Korean really fast. No, you have to study every day, you have to look for resources, and you have to practice every day. One of the biggest tips that I can give besides studying is just don't be afraid to speak up, and don't worry if you think that you're going to make mistakes because no one expects you to be perfect, and you learn from the mistakes that you made.
I agree that you have to study yourself besides like making friends. Yeah, and your like individual studies are gonna really matter your Korean skills.
Yeah, of course.
Except for Korean skills, compared to your life in Mexico, is there any big changes in yourself or in your life?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I have been here more than 3 years, so for sure I'm not the same person that I was in Mexico, and I'm not the same person that I was when I first came to Korea. And I think a lot of those changes like wouldn't have happened if I stay in Mexico, because since I'm here in Korea and I'm meeting Korean people and I'm meeting people from all over the world, I'm experiencing a lot of new cultures that I didn't know about before. So that made me more open-minded, and I think I learned a lot of things that I wouldn't have learned in Mexico. And also I'm very independent. So yeah, for sure, like moving out to another country and like just going to do an exchange a student program in another country will help you to make you become a better person.
Like more than learning other cultures, yeah. How did you like change yourself? Like in
I mean,
person?
more than changing myself, it's just that I think when you start experiencing another cultures, you become more aware of yourself. Like you start to realizing like maybe things that are kind of wrong or just different in your country, and I think it makes you to respect humans better. Like because I mean there sometimes like you have culture shocks,
Yeah.
because some cultures do things in a different
So
way.
different.
Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't mean that it's wrong. It just means that it's different. So of course, I mean, it made me more understanding of other humans and of other people. Yeah, so yeah, I think it's great. Like,
I think it's great too. So I'm afraid that this would be the last question.
Will I get the chance to swim?
Okay, swimming. That's your personal interest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Due to COVID-19, it's actually really hard to swim outside these days. Also, free swimming is prohibited, like in the seas and the oceans outside. But swimming lessons are still possible, and you can swim in Suwon Sports and Culture Center, Yeongtong Social Welfare Center, and Samsung Noble County. Okay, so lastly, is there anything you want to share with other exchange students in Kyung University?
Yeah, having the opportunity to go on an exchange is something I feel every student should try to do because it's a great way to learn more about yourself and about other cultures. And since we all live in the world together, you might as well.
Okay, thank you so much for the sincere answers today. And how was the interview today?
it was so fun. Thank you. It was very nice meeting you. Like meeting all of the girls that are helping. Yeah, I've had a great time.
Thank you. How was it?
Really good, super fun. I was worried before, but you guys made it a very good experience. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so thank you so much for the time today, and we're really hoping that your life in Kyung University will be happy. Okay, thank you so much today. Bye. Happy, what's your first question? Festivals?
시작했어요?
아니야. What about
세 가지잖아요.
여기 보고 한번 처음으로 해보세요. 대박.
되게 멋있다.
멋있다.
출발. 나 근데 더 하고 싶어.
사진 보내주세요.
사진 보내달래.
나 부산 한 번도 안 가봤어.
너?
한 번도 안 가봤어.
진짜로?
한 번도 안 가봤는데?
맞지, 그치. 맞아.
진짜요?
찌른다.
수영하고 싶어요.
Okay. After this, let's search together. 너무 귀여워. 맨 마지막이야.
진짜요?
I'm afraid this would be the last question.
네.
아쉬운 척하지. 나한테 good memories를 물어보는데 나는 축제를 해본 적이 없는데 축제 설명을 했는데
나도 축제 한적 없어요. 여기 축제 유일한 경험. 여기 축제
여기도
유일하게? 축제 안 해봐가지고.
자, 그러면은 30초만 있다가 시작합시다.
저 제가 초재고 있어.
주고 있어? 무서운 너.
갑자기 노래방에 가고 싶어.
What kind of song?
나
오.
한국 노래, 미국 노래, 지코 너무 좋아.
지코.
근데 너무 힘들어.
그래서 한국 사람이라고.
So I mean, like I experienced like a lot of university stress in
like
Mexico.
many
So
years.
yeah, so like I mean, right now I'm just like what?
거의 고인물? 이걸 알아준다고? Do you like drinking alcohol? Both?
Yes. I shouldn't be proud of this, but I'm really good at drinking.
That's okay. Be proud of that.
Let's go drink. I did everything. But in Korea, I love makgeolli.
막걸리? 찐택이다 이거.
걱정만 했었어요. 그 아침 밥 먹어봤어요.
I have protein bars. Do you want?
You're so sweet.
I'm older, but she feels like my only right now.
Do you like swimming? Actually.
수영 선수예요.
Wow.
수영 선수? 네. 네 학교에서 수영했어요.
1, 2, 3.
아 이거 근데 소리 여러 개 나면 안 돼서 한번
Okay, sorry.